everyone, welcome back to another video on the crypto channel. I hope you're all doing well today. First and foremost, before we dive in, as always, I would like to thank the official partners of the crypto channel, WeX Exchange and Tangem Hardware Wallet. Links for both of those are available down in the description section on this video. So today I am talking about a really exciting new project. This is called, and I'm sure most of you recognize it already, but there is a very big difference here. This is Disco on Solana. And you know, about a year ago, I was kind of thinking back this morning to where we were in the market. And I remember base memes were coming up and they just remained super, super hot through the summer and fall of 2025. And now, a year later, I think it's really all about Solana. So it's kind of interesting how we kind of are attracted to these certain networks and certain categories as the years go by. But I think 2026 has certainly been and will continue to be a Solana year. So this is Disco on Solana, Disco's Solana counterpart. This was launched on PumpSwap just a little while ago. So it just hit the market a couple days ago. Very new to the market on April 23rd of this year. And it had a really awesome start here and reached an all-time high after being on the market only 2 days, up to roughly, this is around a 106K market cap, and went through a little bit of a consolidation back down here on the 65, 64K line. And it is in a nice consolidation, holding steady. So this was not a pump and dump. It did not just shoot up and shoot down. This is a team that is working hard to hold the chart and a team that is building. So that's very, very important for you all to know. This is not a project that's riding on the coattails of the original Disco or anything like that. This is just the Solana counterpart, and they're looking to, really have a successful long-term project. So this is a team that's focused on building right now. They had a really successful launch, in my opinion, a nice steady progression over a couple days, reaching that all-time high about 2 days in. And again, it did not, dump, or, we don't see a straight line going down here. It was not a pump and dump. This is a nice chart that's really kind of consolidating nicely and holding steady on the 64, 65K line. And, with the exception of some sellouts here that we see down to about 40K, and then, up again to 60, and then down again to around 52, up again to 87, and then now market cap seems to be at 57K, prices at 4091.68, and they're at 14K in volume. So nice. This is a healthy looking chart in my opinion. I like what I'm seeing, and I think this has a lot of potential. So I want to move on to their website here. We're going to go through all of this, talk about some of the tokenomics and just the important things that you should know. So again, really vibrant, fun website here, very interactive, as you can see, bright colors. The CA is readily available here for you to copy and paste, and it is now available on PumpSwap, which is what it was launched on, Jupiter, and Radium. So those are the three choices you have right now to buy. And I want to make note, in case you guys are not familiar with Disco, this is a MattFurie play. So in some of the art, and as we can see here on the website, Disco will be featured with Pepe and the Boys Club in their marketing and their graphic design. And I do think that there will be a time again for the it did have a little bit of a comeback a couple months ago, a small comeback, but I think it will have a major comeback again where, we will see plays like Brett, Andy, and Landwolf start to really pump again, and that is really kind of all in correlation to Pepe and what Pepe does. And I believe heavily in Pepe, and I've been covering it since I started my channel. and I will continue to cover it because I think it's going to have another massive run. And I think when that happens, then, you know, we will see the Boys Club be back, and plays like Disco will follow in Pepe's footsteps. So let's see. Want to go through this here too. So it says Disco supply reduction and buybacks. Earn Solana trading fees equal buybacks, reduce circulating supply, increased value, buy Disco now. So this is just some marketing that they did, which looks really cool. And I want to go through a little bit on the narrative here. So straight from the psychedelic imagination of MattFurie, Disco is the latest legend to step out of the iconic Boys Club universe. Following in the footsteps of Pepe, Brett, Andy, and Landwolf, Disco brings a high-voltage, neon-soaked energy to the crew. As a core character in Furie's Hedz collection and a permanent fixture in the Boys Club lineage, Disco represents the pure, unfiltered spirit of the party. He's the eggplant who never sleeps, the vibe that never fades, and the guest of honor at the last dance. Whether he's hitting the strobe lit floor, or lounging with the boys, Disco is more than just a character. He's a cultural shift in the memeverse. I almost said metaverse. A shift in the memeverse. Join the movement on Sol and get ready to groove with the true MattFurie original. So again, you'll see him, and he's an eggplant, obviously. I'm sure all of you have, you know, gotten that by now, and you all know that from the original, but yeah, you will see him featured a lot in the Boys Club. And again, I want to make known this is not writing off the coattails of, you know, the prior Disco or anything like that. This is the Solana Disco. Okay, so, and Solana is so hot right now, and PumpSwap is so hot right now, so they literally launched this at the perfect timing, and it shows with their launch. This was not a failed launch. This is not going to be a failed run. Like, this is a perfect launch in my opinion. You know, I just want to say this really quick. You know, there's so many people out there, I think, who love the idea of a chart that just pumps up straight and you make a lot of money, and then everyone pulls out and then it dumps, but you still made a lot of money. And I think everyone loves the idea of a fast moving market cap at launch, right? Because you make a lot of money in a short amount of time. But in my opinion, those are never that successful, and there's always a catch, or there's always a dump or a rug, or the chart, if it's not a dump or rug, the chart just has a hard time, you know, making its way back up again. This, in my opinion, a slow, steady progression up to an all-time high like that over a period of 2 days, and then down ever so slightly, not a dump, and consolidating on the 64K line, and, you know, just a nice steady holding chart like that, and not a dump by any means. That, in my opinion, is a healthy launch, a successful launch, and a healthy bullish looking chart. It's steady. It's not volatile. So I think they did a really great job with their launch here. And again, I love what I see with the chart. This is how you can buy. So, you know, get a wallet. You could use Phantom. It looks like you could use Soulflare Guard. I think Phantom's probably the easiest. You load up on Sol, and then you can buy your Disco with your Sol. We have 1 billion total supply, zero buy and sell tax, and 100% LP safely burned. And then this is like a live interactive chart right now. Some awesome art that they have going on here, and a little bit on the tokenomics. So it says the blueprint Disco tokenomics. We don't believe in black box economics. So this is important for you all to hear. In a space full of hidden wallets and secret agendas, we're doing things the hard way, the transparent way. Here is exactly how the Disco supply is structured and why it's built for the long haul. 43%, the anchor, the structural foundation, the automated bonding curve, and liquidity pool. Disco isn't just a meme, it's a tradable liquid asset designed to bridge the gap between our current community and the open radium market. 51% in the community. The rest of the supply is in the wild, owned by the people who believe in the mission. No centralization, no bottlenecks, just pure community velocity. And lastly, 6%, which is dev allocation. As the founder, this is a message from the founder now. As the founder, I'm not here to dump on the people building this with me. This 6% is strictly reserved for the heavy lifting, exchange listings, major partnerships, and scaling the project. I'm a participant alongside you, not the owner of the supply. Dev percentage can fluctuate higher or lower depending on burns from the original 1 billion tokens. The bottom line, we've engineered a deflationary engine. We've already burned over, 338.5 million tokens to prove our commitment to scarcity. We aren't holding 40% of the supply because we don't need to. The value of this project isn't in what the dev holds. It's in the strength of the community we're building. The curve is coiling. The graduation is inevitable. Let's finish this. So that's a nice message from the founders and the team. So that should give you some peace of mind here. Not a pumping up, not a rug or anything like that. So now as we go over here to their X page, feel free to join their community, 245 members currently. Here's a fellow YouTuber and KOL, BenCrypto, talking about Disco on Sol, which is awesome. And then you can scroll through their X page here and take a look at their awesome art and, stay up to date with everything they're doing, exchange listings, announcements, milestones. Again, guys, this is a team that is building, so that's really, really important. I know I keep emphasizing that, but they are in this for the long haul. Link to purchase Disco and all the links that you need, all the information that you need are available down in the description section on this video, right underneath. So check those out. And again, this is a really great time to buy because we're in a consolidation phase right now in a nice, steady sideways formation here. So let this be your official buy alert. Get yourselves a bag of Disco. I think it's worth having, especially as we are all preparing our bags right now for meme season 2.0. Actually, it's probably 8.0 or 9.0, depending on how many meme seasons we've had. But part 2 when it comes to meme season. So this is one that I think you should have a bag of. So definitely, at the very least, guys, just take a look at it. Really, really great project. And I really hope to keep you posted on this as they continue to build and achieve more milestones, which I know that they will. Just a few things before I end this video as well. Don't forget my one-on-one coaching, Discord, and monthly market report links are available down in the description section on this video if you're interested. And of course, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It is so, so appreciated. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.